I was impressed with that move you pulled. Bang.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's me, it's G, it's Double MD, the undefeated, undisputed YouTube champion. That's right, it's the Maverick, Mark Daniels, here with episode 46 of our Pokemon Let's Go Master Trainer Quest. And guys, if you missed last episode, we started that Chansey grind because we got a whole slew of Pokemon to level up. If you look at all these Pokemon up here, you see all these Chanseys we captured. These Pokemon with the markings on them, the favorite marks there, so I don't accidentally delete them, like we did Weeping Bell a while back. We're going to be training them all to level 90 plus, along with I want to say a copy. That's me, playing trading card games. But with a Mewtwo, a Articuno Zapdos Moltres, and a Meltan, maybe Melmetal. We'll see how that goes. I'm working on a Melmetal in Pokemon Go. We'll see if we get it done fast enough. If not, not a big deal. And of course, we won't be able to do Mew because we don't have the Pokeball Plus. Anyways, today though, we're going to do a little bit of a change of pace. We're going to do a couple Master Trainer battles. Of course, as you guys know, we still need to do Sandshrew, Sandslash, Weaving Bell, Victory Bell, and Gengar. Unfortunately, we have not evolved our Haunter yet. We'll get that Gengar battle in soon, just not yet. My buddy hasn't been on the last couple days. He's been busy, so he hasn't been able to trade me. He's been working late nights, so no big deal. There's no rush for that, but we are in a rush to get the Sandshrew and Sandslash done because we need to get the next compilation battles out, and we can't until we get Sandshrew and Sandslash done. And while we're at it, might as well get Weaving Bell and Victory Bell. As you can see, we have Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan, and Lickitung kind of sitting back. We will level them up as well, and depending on how long these battles take, we might jump into leveling up some more Pokemon today, because the next few episodes after this one is pretty much going to be us just grinding, capturing a bunch of Chanseys, leveling these Pokemon up to get to level 90 plus, and then from there we'll start jumping into the Master Trainer battles. So we're going to go ahead and leave Cerulean Cave and start heading towards the Sandshrew Master Trainer. We'll keep the lure active, it's not a big deal. We do have a chain going, so there's a chance that we find a shiny Pokemon out and about. Having a lure active does increase that chance. Alright, so let me real quick open up Cerebi. We already have our Google Documents open. We'll go over the movesets we're going to be doing for Sandshrew, Weeping Bell here in just a second. Okay, Master Trainer. It's down here. There it is. Alright, so Sandshrew's first. Sandshrew is in Route 11. Their Sandshrew has Poison Jab, Seismic Toss, Sand Attack, Jolly Nature with HP and Defense Investment. Luckily for us, their Sandslash and Sandshrew do not have any speed investment, so we should be able to outspeed them no problem. Quickly, let's take a look at our speed just to make sure, but we should be good because we have a level difference in our favor. Our speed is 121, so we do outspeed their Sandshrew. Perfect. Now, our moveset for Sandshrew is going to be a stall set because we're not going to be able to farm candies for Sandshrew specifically because Sandshrew is an exclusive Pokemon to the Pikachu version. We're playing the Eevee version, of course, and getting individual candies, while is doable, and we do have a bunch of them if we need them, I think we can win the battle just by stalling without that, so of course that's what we're going to do. So for Sandshrew, we're just going to do Toxic, Protect, Substitute, and Seismic Toss. For Weeping Bell, however, we're going to be doing Growth and Poison Jab. When we get into Victory Bell, we're going to probably have to use a Heart Scale to learn Swords Dance, and we're going to do Swords Dance, Poison Jab. And I think Taunt, because he can learn Taunt, right? No, Clear Smog, that's what it was. I knew we wanted to stop their Swords Dance at some point, in some way, and it's Clear Smog. We have it written down here. Perfect. Alright, so Weeping Bell's good to go. Weeping Bell has plus 200 in all its stats because we collected Bellsprout candies quite a few episodes ago now. So let's get Sandshrew good to go with its moveset. We're going to need Toxic, we're going to need Seismic Toss, we need Sub, and we need Protect. A very classic standard stall set here. Of course, most of our Pokemon in this series has been stall sets just because it's the easiest. As you guys can tell, this has been one hell of a grind so far. We're over 2/3 of the way done. But grinding for individual candies is a very long process, so if we can avoid that, by having like a stallmon, just toxic and just let them kill themselves. That's what we're going to do. It just saves us so much time. Because honestly, we could come in there, we could do like a Swords Dance Sandshrew or something. Because I think you can learn Swords Dance, I'm pretty sure it can. And just, go to town on their Sandslash and Sandshrew, whatever. But we can do that. But it's going to take us a lot longer to do that. So why? Our goal is to beat them, right? So we'll do what we can to beat them. So Sub, Toxic, Seismic Toss, and then Protect, and then we'll be good to go, and we'll jump into our first Master Trainer battle of the day. I'm hoping, and I'm very confident, that we can beat Sandshrew and Sandslash without having to farm any candies. And by farm, I mean we have plenty of attack candies, we have plenty of speed candies we don't need, plenty of HP candies. Like, we can beat Sandshrew and Sandslash no problem today. We just may have to use some candies. If we can avoid that, we will. So, Route 11. Sandshrew, let's do it. So Route 11, I don't remember where that's at the top of my head. I was pretty sure it's around Lavender Town, but maybe not. This is 2425. 11. Yeah, here it is. Okay. It's to the east of Vermilion City. Let me make sure that Sandshrew is in the top left. It's not. Yeah, we'll fly on Charizard. It's faster if we do. Of course, we got Dragonite flying above us. Metapod. This isn't Route 11, is it? Where is it? It doesn't say. Let me see. Let me take a look at the picture of it. They're by water, by Diglett's Cave. Oh, I know exactly where that's at. I don't know how we didn't see it while we were in the air, but it's right over here. By the water. For those who may not know, I'm using Cerebi.net, and they have a little tiny picture next to their Master Trainer, so it doesn't pinpoint exactly where they're at, but if you know at least the area, it gives you a better idea of where they're at. So here we go. We're going against Hiker Paul in our Sandshrew battle. Just a quick reminder, their Sandshrew has Poison Jab, Seismic Toss, Sand Attack. Sand Attack is going to be really annoying, but as long as we hit our Toxic, we should be good to go. I don't think we can lose this battle otherwise. Goes for Seismic Toss. That's smart, because we do have a lot of HP and defense. We have plus 200 AVs in all our stats. That's not true. I was thinking of Weeping Bell. My bad. Because we're doing the Weeping Bell battle right after this. We don't have any investment in our stats. I literally just talked about this a second ago. We just go for Sub. Goes for Poison Jab. Should be fine. Nice. So then we can like we got this one in the bag now for sure. They should have went for Seismic Toss. Now their Sandslash is going to be kind of rough because they have Swords Dance and Drill Run. Alright, so we went for Protect. We can just go for Seismic Toss, so we should win right here. That should knock him out. And it does. So that was the Sandshrew battle. Pretty easy. I say that. I was a little nervous for a minute. That Seismitoss did quite a bit. Alright, so I need to take a look at something real quick. So we have a couple options here for... Well, you know, we'll do the Weeping Bell battle. We'll talk about that here in a second. We have a couple options for Sand Slash. That's what I was going to say. Oh yeah, Weeping Bell is at the top of... Such a strange place for it, but it's at the top of Pokemon Tower. Will we find that shiny Ghastly we were looking for earlier? And by earlier, I mean quite a few episodes ago. It's possible. We do have a chain of 31 Chanseys. Actually, it might be 32 Chanseys specifically. We have a lure going. We're kind of due for a shiny. The last shiny we found was shiny Zubat? When we were grinding Zubat candies. Or was it the Magikarp? I think it was the Zubat. Magikarp, of course, we got in Cerulean Cave. We got it at full odds. I think we had one Pokemon for like one chain, a chain of one Pokemon. That can make a huge difference. It's basically full odds. Alright, so again, our strategy here for Weeping Bell is to Growth and then Poison Jab. We may not even need to Growth, to be honest. I'll try without one Growth and see what happens. There, Weeping Bell has a Poison Jab, Sludge Bomb, and Growth as well. Now, as I was mentioning earlier, it's going to look weird and out of place when we do the compilation, unfortunately for me. But, as you guys know, we're doing the battle right afterwards. I mistaked the amount of AVs we had in Sandshrew with Weeping Bell. Weeping Bell is the one that we have 200 AVs and all the stats. Because we farmed 200 Bellsprout candies. That was an arc in our Let's Play here, in our Trainer Quest, Master Trainer Quest. Alright. So, we do outspeed. I mean, again, we have plus 200. Of course we're going to outspeed. There's really not much to really talk about the Weeping Bell. I think we just got to do the damn thing. We might have to Growth, might not have to. They don't have a whole lot of HP investment. They don't have a whole lot of... Like, it's a 100, plus 100. Which is a decent amount, but... Nothing too crazy. Alright, so here we go. We're going to test the waters. Like I said, we're going to use Poison Jab without any Growth. Excuse me. If the Poison Jab doesn't do enough, of course we use Growth. Oh god. And then Weeping Bell dodges it. I'm sorry, Weeping Bell. You know what? Maybe this Victory Bell battle will be a lot easier than I thought it would be. Maybe we don't even need Swords Dance. Well, here's the thing. So, their Victory Bell, as I mentioned, does have Swords Dance, has Sucker Punch, and Poison Jab. There is a chance that it uses Swords Dance right off the bat, but if we could take it out in 2 Poison Jabs like we did that Weeping Bell, we're easily going to win. So, let's compare a little bit of their stats. So, they both only have plus 100 HP and defense. The difference is, Victory Bell does have a defensive nature versus the Weeping Bell's offensive nature. I don't think we need Swords Dance or Clear Smog. I don't think we have to use a Heart Scale. Can we use an Escape Rope here? I think we can. We have a bunch of them. Nice. Alright, so let's go ahead and evolve this Sandshrew real quick. We're going to go catch a Chansey real fast in Cerulean Cave. Unfortunately, no shiny Ghastlies. It's a sad day, I know. But we are going to go evolve Sandshrew real quick. Do the Sand Slash battle, evolve Weeping Bell, do the Victory Bell battle. And what are we doing on time? We're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. We'll see where we're at. We'll see where we're at. For about the 30-minute mark, we might go ahead and call it for the episode, and then come back next episode and do some more Chansey grinding. Everyone's favorite part, my favorite part of the Let's Play, just catching a bunch of Chanseys. But it must be done. And the best part is the last time we have to do this grind with the Chanseys. So that's pretty exciting. Can't wait to be done with that portion of the game. And then all that's left is really Master Trainer battles, farming maybe some candies, For some Pokemon, we'll have to see how those go. And then go from there. I mean, there's really not much else to really say. Got a Ditto here. Take a swig of water real fast. Alright. Go ahead and pop this out. Second Joy-Con. Look for some items while we're here too. It's always nice to do. I really am gonna have to grind for some money at some point because we're only down to 1100, and we're almost out of max lures. So I might do that. Probably not after this episode, but maybe after the next episode, because I'm gonna record 2 in a row. Battle the Elite Four a few times, get some money. That way we can buy some more lures. Buy some Mega Stones as well, because there's still some Mega Stones we haven't bought yet as well. That we're probably going to need in our upcoming battles. When we catch the chance, we'll be enough to level up Sandshrew. 37,000, I would think so. My god, that's a lot of EXP. Hell yeah, let's go. Here we go. There it is. Sandslash in all her glory. It's a female. Man, that's a female! Alright, let me... Do we have a Leaf Stone? We might already have a Leaf Stone. I think we do. We do. Go and evolve Weeping Bell as well. Alright, so Sandslash is in Route 7 inside a building. Oh, it looks like it's one of those, what do you even call that? Like, I guess an intersection building? I don't really know what you would call those. The crossing buildings? The buildings between routes? And Route 7, that's near Saffron City, if I'm not mistaken. In fact, might be right next to Celadon City. Alright, so let's use an escape rope. Get the hell out of here, Bobby. And we're gonna go... get rid of this guy for now. He'll come back when we grind up some Pokemon. Alright, let me make sure Sandslash at the front of the party. Same strategy as last time, just gonna stall them out, no problem. GG easy. Route 7. I was right, look at me. In between Saffron City and Celadon City. And here we go. And as a quick reminder, their Sandslash has Substitute, Swords Dance, and Drill Run. So this could be kind of dangerous. As long as, well, we will hit our Toxic. But that's pretty much the main thing. Just hit our Toxic. They're probably going to, they could go for Substitute turn 1. They could go for Swords Dance turn 1. Either way, it's going to be scary for us. I low-key want them to go for sub here. Goes for Drill Run. Let's see how much this does. Wow, almost half. The question is, do they go for Swords Dance, Drill Run, or Substitute here? Because I'm thinking about going for Sub. If they go for Sub, we go for Sub. Or if they go Swords Dance and we go Sub, that's best case scenario. Let's just go for Protect. Damn it. I should have went for Sub. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright. Because this turn we will go for Sub. Hopefully they go for another Swords Dance. That's best case scenario. Nope, they go for Drill Run. We might have some problems here, guys. We're gonna go for Protect. Well, I think we'll be okay. So how much HP do they have max? So max HP is 370. Level 75. So Seismitos would do about what? Like a fifth? Well, let's go for Sub. Sub and Seismitos should knock it out. And by Sub I mean the tick from the Toxic, and then the Seismitos should be enough. Yeah, we got it, we got it. So we go for Seismitos here, and it's GG easy. Granted, we could have went for Protect there either way, but it doesn't matter. We win the battle. We're the Sand/Slash Master. It was close, but we won the battle. Next is Victory Bell. Victory Bell is in Celadon City. Right next to Celadon City. It is behind a green building. I think that's near the Pokemon Gym, if I'm not mistaken. So again, our strategy is simply just do Poison Jab. We have plus 200 AV in all stats. Their Victory Bell, like their stat-wise, is very similar to their Weepin' Bell. It's a little bit faster than Weepin' Bell, actually a lot bit faster. But we'll outspeed it, no problem. Their speed is 253. Let's compare. Ours is gonna be over 400, I bet. Oh, no. 350 though. I'm gonna need about 350. We got 350. Very cool. So let's go ahead and we can fly on Charizard here. Should be right over here, right? No, over here, over here. Closer to the gym. Yep, there she is. And I'm thinking Poison Jab should do a tremendous amount of damage. Should be able to 2-hit KO just like the Weepin' Bell, hopefully. If not, we might have some problems. I think they might Swords Dance turn 1, which is going to be scary for us because they could Sucker Punch. But I think we can survive one Swords Dance Sucker Punch. So if we can take it out in 2 Poison Jabs, we should be fine. If not, we might have to sneak some growths in there. Might have to get Swords Dance ourselves. We'll just have to wait and see and play it out. But here goes Poison Jab. Oh yeah. 2-hit KO, baby. Swords Dance. Alright, here we go. So if they Sucker Punch us, I'm thinking we should survive. But if not... Oh, it didn't... it didn't Sucker Punch, baby. So it doesn't even matter. We're the Victory Bell champions. We put the victory in Victory Bell. And there you have it. Allergies are kicking in. My nose is very itchy now. So I apologize, guys, ahead of time. Okay, so we got a little bit of time. Let's go ahead and train up some Pokemon for a little bit. Let's go ahead and remove Victory Bell and Sand/Slash from the party. Let's also release all these damn Chanseys. Alright, so let's add numerically who's next. Coughing and Rhyhorn. Awesome. And you guys could expect to see the next compilation video probably in about a week or so. And those Pokemon look cool. I have my notebook here and I have it written down. I know, I go old school sometimes with the notebook. It's easier to write that stuff down sometimes than type. Actually, I think I did this when my internet was down. That's why I wrote it down. Because usually I just type it in Google Docs. But... so next is... Spearow, Pharaoh, Ekans, Arbok, Pikachu, Raichu, Sandshrew, and Sandslash. That will be the next compilation video. Those battles. Alright, so we're going to Cerulean City. We'll set a benchmark here and then we'll call the episode there. I think the benchmark's going to be... who's the lowest between Hitmonchan, and Lickitung? We'll get them all to level 90. Those three. Okay, from 78 to 90. So once these three are level 90, that's where we end the episode at. Shouldn't take us too long either. Considering we already have 31 Chanseys, 32 I'm pretty sure specifically, but you get the idea. Cut a lot of Chanseys. And then as I mentioned, the next couple episodes is going to be basically just us capturing Chanseys. But this is the last time we have to do it. So that's very exciting. Very excited to be done with that, to be honest. Because I'll be honest with you guys, I do not look forward to capturing Chanseys for, you know, an hour, 2 hours. Sometimes I record a couple of these in a row, 3, sometimes up to 4 episodes in a row. So could you imagine just sitting here for 4 hours straight just capturing Chanseys? It's not the most exciting thing in the world. You know, it gets kind of boring. I run out of things to talk about sometimes, so I start talking about random stuff that doesn't even relate to the topic. And like, doesn't relate to what we're doing at all. It's just like, oh yeah, this. Otherwise, I find like you guys might just be too bored, because I know I would be. That's why I do it. Oh my goodness, what am I doing? Otherwise, I would just be too bored sitting here just doing this non-stop. Normally, if I were doing this like off camera, I would be doing something like I'd be playing on my phone while doing this. Maybe I'd be playing on something on my computer. Maybe I'm editing a video. Maybe I'm watching a YouTube video while doing it, listening to a podcast, listening to some music. Sometimes I do listen to music while I'm recording and doing this. Since I have a SteelSeries headset, I mean to bang my headset. It has 2 different channels, this particular one does, and I can switch it between chat and game audio. So what I do is I'll mute my game audio if that's what my music is on, like the channel that it's on, or I'll mute my chat audio, whichever one I put the music on. And basically you guys won't be able to listen to it, but I can hear it while I'm doing this. It makes life a little easier. It helps me focus too, because I'm the kind of person that multitasks a lot, so like having like background noise really helps me focus, or helps me stay on task, if that makes sense. So a lot of the times when I'm doing like stuff like off camera, especially when it comes to like grinding or something, I usually have at least some background noise of some sort, whether it's a video, whether it's music. Once in a while a podcast. I used to listen to podcasts all the time. Specifically, I would listen to like pro wrestling ones because I'm a huge pro wrestling fan. And this week has been a very busy week for pro wrestling fans. If you're a pro wrestling fan, you know it was WrestleMania week, and my sleep schedule's been a mess because of how much like wrestling related stuff I've had the pleasure. I almost said had to watch. Didn't have to watch it, but had the pleasure of watching. So it's been a very busy weekend for me. That's for damn sure. And quite honestly, I'm a little behind on recordings because of it. Not really behind. I'm usually ahead. So when I say I'm behind, it means I'm no longer as far ahead as I was. You know, I'm not, you know, a couple days, or you know, in some cases I'll be like 5 days ahead, just so if I have something, you know, happen, like I think it was either last week or the week before, my internet was completely down, so I was unable to like upload videos. But luckily, I was already far ahead. Video was already uploaded. All I had to do was publish it. So that's why staying ahead is so important, so that I don't really miss any like uploads, or you know, don't put any videos out. Excuse me. Yeah, we're not gonna learn Earthquake and Rhydon. The only thing we care about Rhyhorn and Rhydon is Horn Drill. Only thing we care about. But yeah, I like to stay ahead. You know, I try to be too far ahead, just in case, like, for a couple reasons. For one, if something like were to mess up, for example, like let's say my audio is like super bad. My audio is usually not the best, anyways. I know I'm trying to work on it. I apologize, guys. I can only do so much with a headset. I'm looking into buying like a really nice microphone. I have a Blue Yeti. I think it's a Blue Yeti. Yeah, I have a Blue Yeti microphone that I bought probably about a year ago. But the problem with it is, it sounds nice, right? But like, I don't like that pose. Can we, was that the animation that's about to run away? I ain't taking no chances. But the problem with it is my computer like my computer's really big. I have a really big computer. A big case. It's a very powerful computer. Because I need something that's powerful to be able to record games on it while also playing them. I don't have like a separate computer for recording. It's gonna be powerful enough to handle recording software. It's gonna be powerful enough to handle playing the games on them. And on top of that, it helps with the speed of like rendering the videos and getting them, and you know, processing them and getting them done a lot faster. So my fan's very loud. Is the long story short. So like the Blue Yeti like microphone will pick up on that sound, and no matter what I tried with that microphone, I cannot get rid of any background noise. It was very difficult to record with. So I was normally recording with like a headset. Before this particular headset that I had, I was using a, oh, what's the brand called? Oh, I can't think of the brand. It was on the top of my head. Anyways, I use a different type of microphone, and it wasn't bad. This one's definitely better than that one, for a multitude of reasons. For one, the microphone that I had previous to that one, the headset that I had previous to that one, was starting to get very old. I had it for about 5 years, I think. So like the cables on it was starting to like wear down. They were starting to split in certain areas. So like, I had to, like, at a certain point, I had to hold my cord a specific way for it to, like, you know, be plugged into my computer. You know how it is with electronics and stuff. Plus, the cable was very short, so, like, I was, like, forced to be, like, really, really, really close to my computer. With a wireless headset, which I have now, I have so much more freedom. So, that was a big deal. And I love this headset, but sometimes my audio is a little quiet because I'm quiet as a person a lot. Especially when I'm doing something, you know, a little less exciting or stimulating, I should say, like doing something like this. I can be kind of quiet while I'm just like focused on doing what I'm trying to do and get it done. So I'm trying to get better at increasing the sound of my audio. Sometimes I'm like yelling into my headset just so I know you guys can hear me. But I am planning on buying a better, like an actual microphone. I just gotta find one that is good quality and doesn't pick up background noise, because one, my fan, two, you know, I have other people living in my house with me. They could be loud sometimes. Sometimes the TV out in the living room is really loud. Sometimes my brother who's special needs, you know, he's doing something and he's loud. We have a dog that's barking. Sometimes he barks at Joey, who's my special needs brother. Sometimes to kind of tattle on him, let us know he's doing something he's not supposed to be doing. So that can be very loud at times. So you get how it is, right? So my room's not soundproof by any means. So my microphone's good. I gotta make sure I get a microphone that does that, essentially. So I plan on getting one eventually, though. For sure. It's probably gonna be a little while before I get it, like, you know, a few months at the very least. But I definitely have looked into it. But what I've been doing is turning up the volume. Wow, this went on a huge tangent real fast. I strayed away from the original topic so quickly. I was talking about being ahead in videos, but not being too far ahead, and it all led to this. That's crazy. Let me grab this item real quick. But yeah, I definitely want to get... Oh, what I've been doing is I've been turning up the volume of my overall audio on my videos when I edit my videos. So I'm hoping if you guys could let me know if you guys see this, if it sounds better, or if it's been a little bit louder at least lately, and it's been more hear. I want to say more hearable, but you guys can hear better. I know that 56,000. Good God, I know some people are having problems listening to me without like headphones. So I'm hoping I can solve that problem for you guys that use speakers. I don't use speakers. I use headset all the time for everything. In fact, I don't even have speakers for my computer. So like, I have no way of telling. I guess I could use my phone and look at my video through my phone. Maybe I'll do that and test it myself. Just to see if like I'm more louder and clearer on speakers than I am just on headphones. Because for me, when I like listen back to my videos to make sure everything sounds good, everything looks good, you know, it's with my headset, so everything sounds fine. In some cases, it might sound too loud, so I worry about being too loud, maybe spiking the audio on accident, you know. So just let me know. Orange, yes, we want that. Just let me know so I can try to improve on it. But regardless, I do want to get a better headset, or not headset, but microphone. I've been wanting one for a while. Like I said, I bought that Blue Yeti and I was very disappointed in it. I did a couple videos with it, but man, there'd be a lot of times where there's just so much background noise that I'd have to try like edit out. And it's not necessarily the easiest thing to edit out sometimes. Like sometimes just background noise, or sometimes like you can hear my legs shaking because like my leg shakes a lot, especially when I'm, like I said, I'm a multitasker, but I also have like anxiety. So like sometimes I'll tap on things. Sometimes my leg will be moving around. So like that would all pick up on my microphone. And I need to get a stand as well. I tried having a stand with the Blue Yeti. It still didn't really make much of a difference. And I had a filter on it. I had a shock mounts on it and everything. And it still picked up so much background noise. I tried different settings. I've tried even microphone settings, not even just like settings on my phone, but like on my OBS that I use. I've tried using like noise suppressors, noise canceller, like all kinds of different things. Nothing worked. Nothing worked, and it was a mess, man. 60,000! Look at the amount of experience we're getting, guys. This is what I'm talking about. If we get one more of them, we're done. Like I said, we're gonna keep going until we get Hitmonchan and Lickitung 90. We're 2 levels away, really just 1 level away. Look how close they are. That's amazing. Very good, very good. And then we'll wrap it up, and then like I said, next episode, we'll catch some more Chanseys, level up some more Pokemon. My goal is to maybe level up like... I would love to level up 10 Pokemon next episode to level 90. We have about 27 total Pokemon to level up. Actually, it might be closer to 30 because I didn't take into consideration legendaries. So if we did 10 Pokemon per episode, we're looking at like 3 episodes of grinding, which isn't too bad. So to see how it goes. Excuse me. Great throw. But hell, if we're getting 50,000, 60,000 consistently, whew, we're going to be able to do like 20 next episode. Nah, maybe not 20, but we could do like a ton. 23,000 is still quite a bit, man. The cool thing is, too, we have so many Chansey candies. Even if we don't need to, which we don't really need to, I could use Chansey candies to level up our Chansey for our Chansey battle. The thing is, though, we're going to be doing a stall battle. And I don't think we necessarily need that many Chansey candies. We'll see. We'll see how things go. Cancel these evolutions. And guys, I want to thank you so much for watching this video. We got a couple Master Trainer battles done. Excellent. We can start working on the next compilation, which will, like I said, come out in about a week or so. I'd like to try to at least space it out, for those who want to avoid any type of like a spoiler for the battle or something. I don't know. I try to be considerate in that regard. Give people time to watch the video in which those battles took place. So I think a week's probably an adequate amount of time. But thank you guys so much for watching. Next episode, we're going to come back here. We're going to pick up right where we left off. We're going to grind and capture some more Chanseys. I know, so exciting, so exhilarating. I can't wait for it. I'm about to do it for like another hour. It is what it is. It's a necessary evil. I'm hoping to get about 10 Pokemon done next episode. Getting them to level 90. If we can get 15, even better. The faster we get done, the faster we get back to Master Trainer battles, the faster we can finish the series. And feel accomplished, man. This has been a lot of fun. I love the Master Trainer battles. But anyways, guys, thank you like I said, thank you for watching. Until next time, I am the Maverick Mark Daniels. Bidding you a farewell, peace, and one love. Bye.